And we start with the latest on the massive mine blast that has so far claimed the lives of 104 people in northern China. A government official has said there were too many workers underground at the time of the explosion. Chao Tia-chui from the State Administration for Work Safety said there were too many platforms and workers inside in an effort to increase capacity. The weekend gas explosion, China's worst mining accident in 2 years, was a blow to the government's recent efforts to improve safety standards in the industry, the deadliest in the world. The massive blast happened in Hekang City in Heilongjiang Province at night when some 500 miners were working below ground. Most escaped, but 104 were confirmed dead, and an additional 4 were missing and feared dead. Families of the dead have been told they will receive around $44,000 in compensation. Beijing on Monday criticized a U.S. government report that said Chinese spies are aggressively stealing American secrets, saying the report was full of prejudice and warning that it could damage U.S.-China relations. The annual report by the U.S.-China Economic and Security Review Commission to lawmakers said last week that American officials believe Chinese spying is growing in scale, intensity, and sophistication. It urges Congress to review the U.S. ability to meet the rising challenge of Beijing's espionage. Foreign Ministry spokesman Qin Gang said the report ignores the facts and is full of prejudice and ulterior motives. Chinese and North Korean defense chiefs have pledged to strengthen their long-standing military alliance. China's defense minister Liang Guangli is visiting North Korea 2 weeks before the U.S.-North Korea envoy Stephen Bosworth is due to visit. North Korea's neighbors and the U.S. are to restart talks on the ending of Pyongyang's nuclear programs. China has been a firm ally of the North since they fought together in the Korean War against the South. But analysts say China appears increasingly willing to push the boundaries of its special relationship with the North to support the nuclear talks. 5 people officers will stand trial today for the death of a 19-year-old student in custody in March. The 5 suspects are accused of torturing Shu Keng-rung, a high school student, to death in police custody on March the 8th. Shu died in hospital half an hour after suddenly falling ill while under arrest for murder. Police said he had suddenly shown symptoms, including his face turning yellow, a weak pulse, and dribbling at the mouth. Police said Shu confessed to the murder of a schoolgirl. All 5 suspects were removed from their posts after Shu's death. Prosecutors accused them of power abuse and negligence of duty. A Chinese court on Monday sentenced to 3 years in prison a veteran dissident who had criticized the government's response to the 2008 earthquake that killed about 90,000 people. Huang Qi was convicted of illegally possessing state secrets by the Wuhou District Court in western city of Chengdu. Huang was detained in June after posting articles on his website criticizing the government's response to the massive May 2008 earthquake that struck Sichuan province. Huang had also spoken to foreign media outlets about parents' criticisms that their children had been crushed in badly built schools. And sticking with earthquakes, another quake measuring 4.8 on the Richter scale jolted Sichuan province in southwestern China Monday afternoon. The quake struck at 3:25 p.m. with the epicenter in Wenchuan County. Wenchuan was also the epicenter of the 8-magnitude quake of May 12 last year. The Provincial Seismological Network said the tremor, which was also felt in the provincial capital of Chengdu, was the aftershock from last year's quake. And that's the BON headlines for now, but we'll be back with more news after this.